Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Malin Havefjell, and in this series I'm going through the brochure SKV 282 from the tax agency that's called Bokföring, Bokslut och Deklaration. And what we're doing here is that we're checking how you do your bookkeeping, and then in the next season we will also check how you do your annual report and also file your income tax return. The brochure is mainly for sole traders, but if you run your company as a limited company the first season here, you can apply most of the things for your company there as well. Now we have come to the last part for the first season, so we are at the season finale, and that is page 21, where we will look at what you need to know about when you are an employer. And if you run your company as a limited company and withdraw money for yourself, then you are an employer, and you who receives the money are the employee. So even if you are the same person here, you need to register as an employer at the tax agency. If you run your company as a sole trader and you withdraw money for yourself from the company or from someone in your family, you don't need to register as an employer. You handle that withdrawal as an own withdrawal instead, and you can check another video how you handle that in the bookkeeping then. And if you withdraw money for someone in your family, check the rules there, because you probably need to handle that a little differently as well. But if you bring in people from outside your family and you want them to work for you and you pay money for them, then you need to register as an employer and file the PAY tax return each month to the tax agency. And in the bookkeeping, how should we handle that then? Well, in this brochure there is a little example how you do that. There are much more information to know about when you are an employer, so please also check up other information. I have an online course about when to pay out salary and how to handle all that kind of things that you also can attend. Right now, when I record this, it's only available in Swedish, but I am planning to do it in English as well, so check if I have it already in English for you. So, in the brochure, we look at different examples how to record, how to book the salaries in your bookkeeping, and they have done it manually. If you're using a software, you can probably make some automations in your bookkeeping, so all, let's say, the social security fees will be calculated automatically for you in the bookkeeping. You can make things there so it might go a little smoother for you. But here they haven't done that, so they just do, well, the easy way of handling it. So Berit is the company owner and the employer in this example, and Anna is our employee and has received some salary from Berit. So Berit has paid Anna 2,100 Swedish kronor. And that is what she has withdrawn from her bank account, and we can see that in the bookkeeping on the credit side. And on the debit side, we record the cost, the salary cost. And as you can see, it's 3,000 Swedish kronor, not the same amount. Why is that? Well, it's because when you pay out salary to someone, you also at the same time need to deduct the tax from that salary. So in this example, the tax to deduct is 900 Swedish kronor, and that is now a debt for Berit to the tax agency. So she records that as a debt in the bookkeeping. We can scroll down, we can go down to the bottom page here and see what happens when Berit pays this to the tax agency. And there we can see that she has withdrawn 7,735 Swedish kronor from her bank account. That is what we see on the credit side. And on the debit side, we explain why. And the reason for this money was to pay first the preliminary income tax, and that is what we can see on the account 2012, and that was 6,000 Swedish kronor. And then we come to the part where we see the salary. And the tax that Berit deducted from Anna's salary was 900 Swedish kronor. So now she pays that 900 and therefore debit that debt that she had to the tax agency. And the last one here the 835 Swedish kronor. Here in the example we can see that it's recorded as a cost, and that cost is the Social Security fees. If you have used a software for this, then you probably have recorded the Social Security fees already as a debt, and then you double check, okay, which account did I use, and you debit that account. Yeah, so that was all that was needed to be done in the bookkeeping for paying out a salary. But there are more things that you need to do and handle when you are an employer, so please check that up as well so you don't miss any important information. Well, now that was the finale for the part one, my season one of this brochure. So in the next season we will start looking at the annual report and how to create that one, and I hope you will follow along there. And if you run a sole trader, if you are a sole trader, then we can keep looking at this brochure, and if you run a limited company, then we need to look at some other places that where we can do our annual report. I hope to see you in that season as well, and please give me a thumbs up if you like this video and tell your friends about it. Bye bye.